Hey guys, it's me, Dave. It is 4/18/2022, so it is Monday night. So I just not much going on. I kind of got hit a little bit today and stuff. They've been waking me up with feet itching and stuff. Sorry, I haven't shaved yet today. So I went to a call and there's somebody on there said that Romola D is in the psych ward. If you guys watch Romola D, she's a real TI. She's a real TI, you guys. Now, perps on there are giving their advice on what to do if you get locked up and all this stuff, what to talk about, what not to talk about, and all this stuff. They are perps, you guys. Not everyone on the call is a perp. Mostly the people who talk on the call is a perp. They control the conversation, okay? Don't take any advice from these people. Don't take any advice from these people, okay? They're not real TIs. The truth is, when you're a real TI, you know, these guys do whatever the hell they want to do, okay? I went to the psych ward the second time. I didn't open up my mouth about nothing. I didn't talk about this at all. I didn't talk about people following me around, voices, other stuff that was going on. I said nothing about anything. They were telling me when they're reading my thoughts, you guys. So when I met with the doctor, he's like, there's nobody following you around. Nobody's going to harm you. Nobody's going to, you know, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, oh, I'm not even talking about that. I don't know what he's talking about. You know, I'm not even talking about that. So they will lie, you guys. My point is they will lie. It doesn't matter if you don't talk about this, if you do talk about this. If you are a real TI, a big TI, or a real TI, they will fabricate stuff. They will make things up. They will lie. My whole commitment, I went through every page of that. They lied about everything. They lied about everything on my commitment. You know, they will lie. These people lie for a living. So I imagine she is in not a good place right now. She's locked up, trying to get out. Somebody gave a phone number or something like that. I don't know if it was on Twitter or where it was that said she was locked up, and they gave a phone number. Well, you got to be very careful of that. You don't want the perps calling that number and saying stuff bad about you. That scares me. I would not have anybody speak on my behalf on this community, because you will get perps calling that number and saying, oh yeah, she does this, she does that, oh, she's crazy, you know, and stuff. I wouldn't ask, unless you completely trust that person, I wouldn't ask anybody on those calls or in this community to speak on my behalf, because you know, there's another part of this. People on those calls, they say, you know, like on Ella's call, and oh, meet up with TIs, and oh yeah, start a buddy system, and oh, meet up with TIs and talk to other TIs and make friends and all. When you're a real TI, that does not happen. You get perped. All the friends that I've made on Facebook or whatever, I've got perped from. I've been perped by everyone that I meet, that I hook up with. Whether they call me or whatever. They're sitting there saying parts of my life and all this stuff. And so when you're a real TI, it is not a bed of roses. You get perped by people in this community when you're a real TI. So when you're a real TI and you get locked up, they will make things up. Supposedly, like in Minnesota, They can hold you for 72 hours, but there is another thing. Now, make sure you get a copy of your rights, you guys. You ask for a copy of your rights. And you have a right to, what's that called? Uh, an advocate. You have a right to an advocate to be there with you, that's on your side, if she's not turned, so ask for your rights. You have a right to an advocate when you're in there, and to try to get you out of there, even if you're not going to harm yourself or not going to harm anybody, they can still hold you. The second time I got locked up, I got held for 11 days. I was fighting because I had a copy of my rights. And they couldn't hold me after that 11 days. So they had to release me. So depending on your state, it could be different and stuff. But when you're a real TI, you guys, they will lie and they will lock you up. So it's these perps giving information, giving advice and everything else on those calls. These calls are control groups, you guys. Don't listen to anything they say. Don't listen to anything they say. So they'll turn your family against you. They'll turn your friends against you. They'll turn the doctor against you. And all this stuff. They took a laser to my head, you guys, and crushed my temples in. The second time I got locked, the third time I got locked up, I told the doctor, I said, look at my head. I said, look at what they did to my head. I have to look at that every day when I shave my head. Look at what they did to my head. He's like, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. They took a laser. I got pencil marks. All up in here, it's all chewed up, and it felt like they were doing the same thing to this side today, so, when you're a TI, when you're a real TI, they're going to turn everyone against you, and they'll tell you right out, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. When I got committed, my lawyer was bought off. They were paying him $350 an hour. And they bought him off. He's like, you're going to lose. No matter what you do, you're going to lose. Because I told him, I said, I want to fight this. I don't want to go to a treatment center and all this stuff. No, you're going to lose no matter what you do. And he said part of a skit. He said group home. Part of a skit. So everyone is against us. When you're a real TI, you guys, everyone's against us. Depending on how big of a target you are, and stuff. So being a real TI is not that easy. You can't go out there and make friends and make, date. And, I see TIs dating and all this stuff. It's like, you're not a TI, man. They ain't going to let me date. I'm not going to be able to date anybody. You got TIs hooking up all the time. And it's like, you're not real. You're fake. You're fake. Sitting there dating all these girls and everything else. You're not a TI, So anyway, that's what I want to talk about. This is about being a real TI. When you're a real TI, you get the odds are against you. Your family, friends, the medical team, Medical COINTELPRO. That's what it is. And they'll diagnose you. They'll falsely diagnose you, and discredit you. Especially if you're someone like Romola D that makes videos, credible videos and everything else, So, that's my video for tonight. It's giving you part of the real world when you're a real TI. Things are not all pleasant and stuff. I've been through it, you guys. I've been through it. I've been locked up 3 times, and stuff. And I've been hurt. I've been hurt a lot. And my dogs have been hurt a lot. And I've been hurt more than anybody I've ever known. They gave me a heart attack. They chewed up my head. They lit my van on fire. They put a sign outside my fence. They hurt Lexi. I've been through it more than anybody that I've ever known. They tortured my teeth for a week. Tortured my teeth for a week. I was in so much pain. I almost went to the hospital multiple times. You know, I've been through it, you guys. But I'm going to cut this off. I hope you guys are doing well out there and stay safe, and I'll talk to you later.